Hello there, man. Here, welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Plus on Turtle or so. Bad news, but yeah, we'll see. Someone said in World Chat, how to fish with high ping impossible. Do you have any experience with fishing? Hi. Do you have someone in World Chat said fishing with high ping is impossible. Do you have any experience with that? No. Oh yeah. No. That's no. They did like classic, but there is no classic anymore. Classic was like 3 years 1 to 60, 2 years 1 to 70, 2 years 1 to 80. Yeah, that's true. But he's just I guess then MMO guy who's playing stuff like this. I feel it. Yeah. I mean, I played classic, Blizz Classic till Uldua and Lich King, but to be honest, it's just for a completionist like me, it was just immediately at that point I noticed, okay, it's a not possible task to be a completionist in that game, because the moment I'm done with all quests, uh, they already released the new content, so something like this, right? And if that might be doable if you're faster, if you go through the content faster, but then they start with Season of Discovery, and what's the other one? They have the hardcore servers, then the other one. It's like obvious, like the season based. Yes. Yeah, for me it's like not season based World of Warcraft, and I can't be bothered to re-level every time again, right? I mean, I'm leveling a lot of chars on Turbo, but yeah, yeah, well, mine, yeah, will be interesting. I mean, even with Unreal Engine, Blizzard has a claim, right? Because all the models and everything original were from them, and then just the name on top, right? Just the name. That would be enough for a claim. But that would be just a... If it's just a name, you can change the name, right? Let's see if their infrastructure is as robust as claimed. But, yeah, well... With the names... Yeah. I have no idea. Apparently you can get some rewards for this. Oh, how many? Yeah. Nah, it's not transmog stuff. Like mana pots, health pots, something like that, if I'm correct. No, that's actually good. But it's a repeatable, right? That's why it's like something that makes sense. No, I think weekly. You know, I got that one on my druid in Bliss Classic. Yeah, well, I was maining the mage in the red oh, database is up here, right? In German raid group, in the main raid group, and I hosted one. So, Rest of Heroism. What? What's eh? Ah, okay, that's the task. And then you get war supplies. Ooh, damn. 24% for elemental sharpening stone. 25% for brilliant mana oil. 25% for wizard oil. 2 to 4 bright dim shots. 4 to 8 major mana potion. 4 to 8 major healing. 10 to 20 silver or 10 to 20 true silver. Thorium. 2 to 6 dark iron. And just 2 Azorothian them. Okay, that's actually insane. Yeah, right. The 10% for 10% for an arcane crystal. 4% for Black Lotus. Wood 3% for flasks. And not 0.2% for a pet. For a mount. Okay, give me a sec. It's yeah. I don't think that's shareable. Yeah. But the rewards are insane, I feel like. But yeah, now the question is Crest of Heroism 100% of all 10 man, 20 man drop bosses. Yeah, it seems like it. And you need 10. Maybe it's not weekly, maybe it's just endless repeatable. That would be insane. Because like the chance for flask and everything, that's actually not bad. Really interesting. And you get 700 reputation with Storm, and dann hast das unfortunate Numerian. But I don't know why they wouldn't add Silvermoon, but okay. I guess no Silvermoon reputation. This is really actually not bad. A lot of stuff in there that's valuable enough. And the lower chances, like 3% for the flasks, which are like 60 gold, alright, is. Yeah, it's 1.8 gold in this already. Basically per pull. This might be really actually not bad to do. And not 0.2% for mount, so 500 pulls needed. Average. Another hunter. Mm. Yeah, why not? He's around the corner here. It's Dex. Now I'm questioning where's the call to arms on Horde side. Here. Ooh. There's also molten core. Molten supplies cache. Molten Fiery Core, Lava Core, Mana, Starfire Protection Potions, Flask of Supreme Power. Yeah. Oh, there's a Dark Iron Scorpion. Ah, that's the one that Psalo has. A Dungeon Delvin. Dungeon Delve. Crests of Valor. Diamond. PID. Stratum. UPS. No Diamond.
Safe travels.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but filling up the group would be really helpful. I mean, right now we need it here. Because the shaman, my shaman is the only one, you know. Wow. Same thing. The quest from of dungeons has also 3% for flasks, and the same distribution. I think it might. It's actually, yeah, that's the same one for the lower rates. Okay, interesting. Finding one here will take a bit, I guess. Yeah, that dungeon isn't that easy. Hmm. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think we got him. Now that's a mage. It worked. Got a shaman heal. We'll see. I guess so, yeah. Okay, so we got a one tank. I'll just give shamans, I guess, wisdom. And I'll struggle with the threat of them, but yeah, whatever. Are there any of those in the auction house? There's a new thing, right? Concoctions. That's well, Arcane Giant, for example, is 35 spell power plus 25 strength in one. So Giant's Elixir plus Arcane Elixir. Emerald Moose is 15 spell power, 2% crit, 25 agility. I think they are overvalued still. What? Really? Oops. What's the last one? Giants, no, I don't need a Dream Shard. That's this. Dream Tonic. Do I actually buy them off the auctioners? Nah. But Mage Oil. Brilliant Mage Oil. Wizard Oil. Yeah, I just bought some consumes to make this easier today. Oh, yeah, whatever. Let me check the reserves. There's need on everything in trash. Unless it's a recipe or something, then you need it if it's actually if you want it. Oh, there's an enchanter who wants the stamina enchant and boots in here. Oh my god, what? This guy's off tank. I might make him, maybe he's not off tanking yet. Maybe he's still wearing DPS gear. Okay. Oh shit, okay, we did. Yeah, that was really quick. Well, maybe we can keep this together. I actually can. It's so annoying. I think this was only because DPS got too much threat on some targets. And then the DPS got hit, and then the heals. I mean, well, the other guy healed something else. Yeah, right. Look at this. He didn't heal my char at once. Like, wait, let me state the claim correctly here, please. Well, I only see the top 4 healed, and I'm not there. So he didn't heal me for 2,500 or 2,600. No surprise there then, I guess. And he didn't heal the other tank. Maybe he's not that well equipped as a healer. He's actually well equipped as a healer. Well. I hope he's healing more than that. I just want to try out the big pull. Because I felt this might be possible. Well. Yeah, I think Blizzard really missed the point on what was the reason why people played Classic. Because they can stay on a server that's not changing too much, basically. I know, obviously, after some time, it's getting annoying if you are best equipped and nothing happens. Yes, but well. And I feel like the retail isn't the same, right? Over here you are just a nobody in Blizzard, in Classic. In retail you're the champion. Yeah, if you add something like this after reaching something insane, yes, no problem, right? But it's great. Oh, you create your character. You're level 1. You're the hero. What? That's for a cooking recipe that gives you 4 defense points and and 1% dodge chance. Yeah. Yeah, on mage you don't really need it, right? You get the mana stuff on your own. Yeah, the gardening stuff is really strong. Hmm. I yoinked all the alcohol. I looted all the alcohol. There's barrels here for, and they have, yeah, it's really strong, that stuff. The stamina one is obviously insanely strong. The mana, the int one helps. I'm using that stuff on my druid. I'm like 300 mana from 10k on that char, and obviously, okay, well, on druid a little bit more int for a little bit more chance to crit is not that insane. The cast regrowth has 50% plus crit chance anyways, and rejuvenation can't. So maybe just swiftment. That's basically it, right? No, top healing was Psylo in this fight, with just the 1% damage or healing. Yeah, it's Shadow Priest, right? You based on your damage output, you heal the group. That's actually not bad. Yeah, well. One of the famous fights in Nax is totally insanely easy on Turtle War. Because it was like, yes, and because Druid and Priest heal over time doesn't count. The boss gave you a debuff the moment you start a heal. 2 SRs missing is correct. Okay. That's this. And you had basically 1 minute block on healing if you healed once. So you basically had your heals rotate with them actually healing the tank, and that's it. Nobody else got healed in that fight originally. But on Turtle Wow, rejuvenation doesn't trigger it. So every 2 seconds there's 500 or like 400 healing that's not needed to be worried about. And then the priest, Shadow Priest, can push it, and the Parla can push it with the... No, Holy Strike actually doesn't trigger it, but the Holy Strike can trigger something that will give you the debuff. But healing over time effects still work. So Priest, Renew, and Druid, Rejuvenation, and then Shadow Priest can just heal the tank without actually having heals doing anything, basically. Yeah, but you need to be tanky on that fight, so no option for that. I mean, Vampirism isn't that strong to actually be able to beat that. So let me check. Is this really just lootable? Yes, Crest of Heroism is just lootable. Yeah, it's not shareable, that quest. So, Shadowbringer. There's a Vampirism wand in here. If you don't know. Yes. 11 spell damage, 1% Vampirism. This one. If you wanted to roll, please. I mean, you would get it anyways, and you can decide if you would want to disenchant it or not. Mm-hmm. Yes. Interesting, yeah. Silencing guys. I got the consecration off, or at least something. Yeah, Shaman is tricky with the healing. Because you kind of want to choose the best heal you can put on the target. Right? Like in trash fights, chain heal, but in then one guy takes more damage and you need to be faster. It's not that easy. On tree form or with my druid, I just rejuvenation mainly. Not really. If you just want to be mana efficient on druid in terms of heal per mana point, it's healing touch. Downrange healing touch is insane. But yeah, you had but you had a one more dot option, right? You had one more dot option there. Oh, you nearly did. Actually not. Well, I'm fighting a group of 2 mobs and you're fighting the other group on the other side. No, that's why this guy is next equipped. Yeah. That's why he's pulling through it. You know, Silo, this dungeon has higher shadow resistance because that's how they roll here. So if you even if you're full hit chance, you might get resist. I mean, these guys are called Shadowfang. I guess they have some shadow resistance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be interesting to see how much resistance is average in those raids here, and then get spell penetration to actually hit it. And yeah, please check the curses, right? They need to be removed real quick. Bro, what's his taunt doing? No, he's not surviving this. Why is he? Yeah, that's weird. I did the bubble cancel, and you still got killed. And now I got the curse, yeah. Not anymore. Put a potion for that. Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed It's really tricky for me to be able to reset those. Boom. Oh yeah, I still have one option. I think we just have no damage anymore, right? No. 4% is actually not bad, but yeah. Sadly not. Ooh. He's too squishy. And no, he taunted, but it didn't work for quite some time. And then he taunted, and he was so damn squishy immediately. And then I did the bubble cancel, and it didn't reset fast enough on the mob, because normally you cancel it, you can continue. And you just got one shot there. And then I have thousands of stacks, no decurs, it's tricky. Okay, someone looted it, okay. No. Weird. Ah, because it's master looter right now here. There was a mana potion here. Yeah, I forgot to loot on my shaman. Hmm. What merchant? Yeah, that one. Do you need it? Oh yeah, that I could do. Lol, what? I finished that chick quest. I just found in my Palace inventory buff food for 25 stamina. The old one. And it doesn't. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's stack. Let's do this. Not just free. The moment I right click the boss, it's loot master again. Yeah, he's very squishy. But yeah, back at it. Have the curse, please. Thanks. Oh. Did I bubble cancel? Got all the debuffs resetted. So I'm not taking that much damage immediately. That was a curse, right? Taking a lot of damage here. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. Got him. Quest of Heroism. Started the fashion coin. How many do you need? 10, right? How many bosses are in here? Six bosses. Yeah. Blazing steps. Very decent melee item, like feral DPS. Blunderbuss. Apparently int buff is missing. Do you have like separated whisper chat? I think that's really helpful. You can create tabs, right? And put the group and whisper in one, raid in the other one, stuff like this. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because it's not trash loot, right? Yeah, I remembered. Naxxramas has new spider 2, new spider pet. but that's tradable because it's in a boss. It's still bind on pickup, but because it's in a boss, you get the 10-minute tradable ability on it. Coordinator resistance offhand. Hmm. They were all the same, and now it's a little bit more distinct, right? Interesting. Maybe you didn't get it. Maybe you didn't get that item. Yeah, actually, it's insane. Even though I'm somewhat certain that the legal action that Blizzard took now against Turtle won't be resulting in a end of the service, you could say. I kind of still have like mental demotivation a little bit hitting me. Ah. Yeah, well, the one of the issues is yeah, exactly, policy change. Like, I mean, like extraditing for copyright is a little bit insane. So that's probably not the case. But I mean, maybe some countries add like the option to litigate copyright of other countries, right? Like, because this makes kind of sense, because otherwise it would be free for all in that regard with online activities. So I mean, with what the EU and Germany and everything is doing, I mean, it's like not that bad, not that far off. Franchise bracers. Do I have those in the bank? Nope. My braces are still 49 for damage gear. So I just need that, I guess. On the shaman. And yeah, there's really no don't think there's no defense for turtle like to win it in court, right? So the only defense is to be unreachable, like host somewhere else. And well, I mean it's public knowledge now because the legal document is for public. At least the initial complaint is completely public. And I looked at it, and you have the name of Shago in there. And other guys. Yeah. Do you know that he's a subscriber for me on my channel? Yeah, man, but they have no chance. They have no chance because they are if they don't do this and fight those claims, they lose their copyright because they obviously if you waive it for too much, or like if you don't show you are actually actively fighting stuff like this, you're basically losing it. And making this losing the copyright on the copyright Blizzard has, like to print money, is not the wisest decision. Nice, X down. Let's do a poison cleansing totem in my group, maybe would help. You already have it, I think. But group 1 didn't. Are they already there? Looks like it. We got this assault, noxious assault. It's new skill here. Flame scorched heart. Do I have this? Yeah, I got that. I got the blood drenched and the flame scorched. If nobody wants it, you can disenchant. Which looks like it. I hope this drops once I have my druid here. I'd say this is basically in the pre-raid this category. Maybe there's something better, to be honest. I have one item in mind, which is stamina armor in... Nope. The hunter rolled transmog on the class book because he wants it for his ult, I guess. I just don't want to do that. That's like opening the door to all rolls on stuff like this, and it's I think it's pretty valuable. Outright 10 gold to the vendor, and then in auction house might be even more. Alright, that's why I won't do that. That's why also in AK20 I only do class books for your class. So allow only... What the hell? I just noticed I wasn't even in the stream. That up here. There's... Because there are so many books in there and people rolling on that. And don't really needing it sucks. I mean, obviously there are still people doing that. Like, if you're the only hunter, you roll on every hunter book because you just made gold then. I think there are people doing that. I mean,
I would be surprised if there weren't.
oh lol, what the hell? Thanks, I guess. I just saw the chat the first time. What? Didn't have it active. Thanks a lot. Some guy gifted 5 memberships.
It's nice.
Thanks a lot, sorry. Someone said Turtle War is being sued. Time for epoch now. I don't think it will be too much of a problem. The only thing that all the sued parties have, they will never be able to go to the US then. Because then, if they go there, they can be touched by the suits, right? By the claims. I mean, I'm not sure about how civil stuff works like this, but I think it would be similar, right? If you get sued, you lose it with them basically by merits, because obviously this is like copyright. And then you go there by visiting. Is there like option for? I mean, if it's a criminal thing, yes, obviously, the moment you enter the country, you'll get snatched, because that's like how it works. But I don't know about
but when
the
it comes to
civil
things like
stuff.
copyright violations, it becomes a little trickier.
But I think at the end it's probably a similar thing that they claim the fact things people in there won't be able to do that. The funny thing is Shagu even really like involved here? I mean, the thing is he had access to the develop on Discord, right? Or has. Back when the hack happened, like last year, he lost access because they cleaned up their access. Obviously, a good decision to clean up people that are not really actively working on it anymore, because that's all a liability. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I think Shagu as an add-on creator might be actually one of the pretty clean things that he can get out of it. But I mean, at the end, I'm not sure how involved he actually is. And especially since there are like 3 NPCs in here named after him, so I get it why he's part of the claim, why he's part of the defendants.
Feels a little bit weird though. Like they, because if they do that, if they persecute him, there stands reason that they can persecute any other add-on creator for like actual WoW.
Yeah,
they don't have an incentive to do that, but
the problem, he's actually he was part of the development Discord, so he might have some liability, you could say. And I mean, obviously they just put everyone they can dox on the list to dox them. that's how it works.
Yeah, that's probably the main impetus. Honestly, they're probably more interested in the scare tactic of getting people to think, "Oh, Turtle WoW is probably shut down, so why play? Why progress?"
I mean,
it's just gonna be gone.
The problem is Turtle WoW won't be able to shut down at all. I mean, they can't get all of Turtle WoW, and the main money maker for Turtle WoW, I think, is the Chinese servers, and they have no option to hit that, I think. Unless they bribe some officials over there and make it happen, right?
But
I
at
mean,
that point, they're just going to increase their bad rep more than
yeah,
anything
but
else.
I think they had official World of Warcraft existed in China for a while, but I think there was something like that it stopped, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, China doesn't give a shit about any of its own people's like bootlegging stuff. They're famous for bootlegs.
I mean, as long as they
Why
are
would
not
this be different?
complaining about their government, they can do a lot, right?
Yep.
Official,
Well, the first
officially, like VPNs are illegal, but I mean, how many people are doing it, right?
yeah.
But even then, if they actually host the Chinese servers in China, then there's not even a VPN needed, right? So.
Yep.
And back last year, was it last year? I think so. No, 2 years ago. Oh god, 2 years ago, July? No, I think June, March, something like that. The Turbo started the signups for Chinese servers, and on day one they had 70,000 new accounts created.
That's a lot.
That's the official statement from back in the day. So at day one, so they have probably like 10 servers running there. Wait,
Kind of crazy.
I just noticed that Rod gifted 5 memberships but didn't buy one himself. I think that's a wise decision, because if you buy it yourself, it's automatically resubscribing, like extending it, right?
Oh yeah, so it's not like a one-time.
It's gifted once or one time. But wise decision. You actually managed to hit all 5 that. All 5 members, all 5 people that you gifted a while back, like last. Yeah, actually a while back, let's call it like this. Someone gifted 50, but only 14 people were watching. So at the end, YouTube just pocketed the other 32 in memberships. Just insane.
It's hard to see the Rain of Fires.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'll just do a fire resistance totem. Makes things easier.
Fire ward.
Yeah, that's also a good option on as mage. I really hope that this won't be too much of a problem, because I just started a new project. I wanted to upload it last Monday already, but I only had time to finish the script. And actually on this Monday, coming Monday, I'll do the first video. Okay, let's start with the fashion coin again.
How do I keep winning the rules for the fashion coin? What?
Why not?
I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's really funny.
Healing gloves. Actually an upgrade for my shaman. I think the ones in AQ20 are stronger, but it's okay. Upgrade is an upgrade.
Cool.
And Dark Flame helmet.
Excuse me.
Do I still have this? No. If nobody wants it, I'll take it for Healspec. Because once we start with tier 1, and if I ever need to do damage, I need to have an option to equip something on the helmet. because of our raid rules. I need to unequip the tier 1 or tier 2. I think I actually have tier 2 helmet already. And equip something else until we have 4 clears. I guess on Onyx then, but yeah.
How many bosses are in this raid again?
6 bosses.
6. Nice.
This guy was walking dangerously to the right side here. But it's interesting. Now I need to know if this is a weekly quest or... I think it has to be weekly because there's Osmolan Core.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. I just clicked on that. Oops.
Yeah, it's weekly, okay. What feedback? But yeah, those quests are interesting. 25 dungeon bosses, 10 small raid bosses, and Osmolan Core.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Okay, why do you need to bring more mobs?
It was a patrol that came up from behind, I think.
Hmm. And now he's backpedaling. Okay, no, we already got that group because someone pulled it on the left side here. Think if Turtle shuts down, I'm playing Allots Online.
You're playing what?
Allots Online. That's 2008-9.
Oh, that sounds
developed,
familiar.
Russian MMO, basically World of Warcraft, like, but it's a little bit different. And I feel like, well, oh my god, I hope that the Hunters released their pet. I didn't announce that. I guess so, okay. Yeah, I played that back in the day after I started with World of Warcraft. I just looked at that because it was free to play. I mean, I think they have a subscription model, but I can't really be sure. Maybe it's actually offline by now. Just because this, I don't think so. But yeah, this game got sold like 5 times.
Oh,
like
that's one of those.
Switching the
I've seen that happen quite a bit.
switching the How is this called again? Publisher. And I feel like this is like the art style on Alliance Online is kind of timeless because everything is painted for real.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Gameplay was pretty fine. Dungeons, I don't know if that's still the case, but the last time I played, you had option to just rent NPCs basically that will help you with dungeons. So you were just able to do dungeons like this. Because obviously this is like a player count issue back then.
Yeah.
Like a free to
I mean,
play.
the original Guild Wars did that too, I think. Something similar. I've only played 2.
But the soundtrack really carries Alliance Online.
I'll have to
Just look it up on
YouTube it
YouTube.
later.
The main menu music. I don't think that one exists anymore because they had like their expansions, quotation marks, because it's a free-to-play game. It's a little bit way to call it that, but they're insane. And also that soundtrack is also like recorded with a live orchestra, not on digital. It's like, okay, obviously someone composed it digital probably and then put it on let the orchestra play it, but yeah, it's insane. I think that's a game that I will play on my German YouTube channel, like as a classic, if it still exists when I get to it. And because it's an online game, it might die, but it's such a pay-to-win thing that I don't think it's like. And obviously,
what was it called again? Like, how do you spell the name?
Let me just like this.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen that name before.
Roblox, no. Salo asked why no Roblox stream. I mean, before I do Roblox, I would rather like do a hiking stream, walking all through Germany instead of doing Roblox, because I feel like Roblox is such a predatory game. It's like insane. It was always.
I never got the appeal of it. It always looked really ugly too.
Yeah, but
I guess that's subjective.
It's like the ease of entry, like, I think, was the problem, and
yeah,
and then you have all those idle games and grind games that ask you to pay money to progress, like cookie clicker crap stuff basically, but like this. Don't make anyone think I'm a Roblox player. Yes, okay. Yeah.
Spoder.
Or like Warrock, the ego shooter back in the day, was also funny. I think that's what made me start with CS, to be honest, because it was basically like the Counter-Strike game modes. Or well, they also had like Battlefield game modes, but yeah, most players were doing that. Okay. somewhat smooth run here. It could be faster a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, with the full guild runs or something, we had, or nearly full guild runs, we had like about an hour, or close.
For me, I'm visiting family after this.
Hmm.
So it'll be nice to make sure I'm on time. I really like Kara10. Fun dungeon.
I'm still silenced. Now I'm silenced here. Again silenced. Did this guy just run out? Yeah, I think this one guy just ran around the corner, yeah?
I just read World Chat.
Hmm?
They're all saying "fuck Blizzard" and "fuck lizards." And... Very goofy.
And yeah, the other thing I was thinking of doing, like playing more StarCraft, but to be honest, I can't. At that point, I'd probably rather play like other RTS games.
Have you? It's a completely different genre than what we're talking about. But have you ever played Noita?
Or nope. I think isn't this
Pretty
this
funny.
weird jousting game there with
No,
the
you're thinking of Needhog.
hmm? Yeah,
Noita
Nico, yeah.
is yeah.
Noita was
Noita.
the basically 2D like Terraria, but you were like getting equipment and stuff, and yeah,
Yeah, you get the idea, kind of.
yeah,
It's more about building wands
yeah.
and kind of crazy stuff the world
But
gives you.
I respect that you knew the other one, the Nitok, because I think that's not that popular, right?
I mean, I think it's in the same kind of space. Like
Yeah,
the visuals have a
yeah. That's
similarity,
why
so
I thought of that.
it came to mind as well.
Visual style. Oh yeah, that game actually would be interesting for like
It's very fun. I've
my
sunk
German YouTube
probably
channel,
100 hours into it.
um, because I never played it, but that's why it would be funny. I
Yeah,
guess.
it would be really good if, as long as you're okay with dying to silly nonsense.
Yeah, I know that.
It's
I
it's a
watched it
lot
a
of
few
fun.
times. People doing that. Where's Psylo?
All right.
Oh, on the way back.
Yeah, I think they released immediately, which is why.
Nah, it's okay. I think this guy didn't learn. He put down a fire trap immediately. By the way, I just enabled my threat add-on on my Parler. I mean, I was basically running blind here. But yeah, I mean...
My threat add-on has been really touchy. Like, it doesn't always show threat. It's doing it now, so I'm not really worried, but kind of weird.
It's so insane, man. I taunt. I get whacked into silence again. And this shaman takes so much damage. It's insane. I mean, I think it's tier 2 or something, so damage gear basically what he's wearing. Oh, okay, I get it. But yeah, why not immediately like this? Like, look at this, very smooth, no one die. Okay, there's the caster chest.
That is a nice trinket.
Yeah.
I'll roll for it.
Yep.
99.
The +4 stats enchant. No. 9 spell power. What was this? Yeah, 9 spell power on chest is the best one you can get.
Where do you get that one?
It's leatherworking. I got it on my.
Oh, right, that. Okay.
The armor patch on my rogue. I can craft that.
Okay. My shaman's a leather worker too. Maybe I'll just grind that out. It's like, or is
it's
it one of
it's
the
Hydral. You need to turn in 50 bright dream shards. It's like 150 gold.
Oh god.
To get the recipe, so
I'll just buy it.
you can just send the materials if you want to. But
Okay.
or just buy. I think it's not that pricey anymore right now. Okay, this is kind of weird. I changed this to 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday in my announcements. Because I kind of want to make this more unique. More not unique. The same thing, right? Both days, same starting time would be best.
Yeah. I mean, it's a smart play because that way people who show up know it's at the same time.
Yeah.
Especially when there's multiple time zones.
For me, it's like up to 11 p.m. on Sunday. That would be very good. Iron web. Now I don't. Yeah, same. Iron web and thick spider. So same icon on my end.
Yeah, in like Bagnon or Bagshui or whatever bag add-ons, it looks that way. But if I go to like Ox, or if I go into like the loot window,
no, I think
it doesn't show that.
It's kind of weird, but
it's just each add-on. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the WDB folder cached the item icons.
Yeah, but I deleted that before started patching, so that shouldn't be the case. I can sell that, maybe can keep that, everything else, keep that and that over, but... And now my shaman, yeah, I got the gloves. Let me check. My damage gear. No. Got the gloves from Soul Group there. For my caster gear, so not worried about that. Got the cooking notes. Interesting. Nope.
Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. There's a guy shouting, like in shout speech, the same thing about how he's blaming all of the people hyping the game up for its failing here. It's funny, but Christ. Well, I'll let them have their little freak out. I'm gonna get going.
Yeah.
I assume there's something for tomorrow?
Yeah, I just put that up like yesterday, the sign up.
Alright. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, what do we do? Amateur. You know what? Today I'm going to quit earlier. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm okay. Let's just tease this a little bit. What I'm doing. Let me log on over to the other chart here. Monday, first episode of that, and then as member only, so that people can watch it. But it will be just the grinding, no commentary. Member only. Everything else, I'll cut it, edit it. No, not like this. I didn't want to log in. Give me a sec. Because I don't want to show the inventory. Let me show this. That's what I'm going to do. Monday, first video for this. I have basically for the first 3 recorded already, but the next 2 will be the grindy bits. Won't explain it too much. You'll see it on Monday. 8 PM I think I'll release that video. Should be no problem. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tomorrow same time, starting time, a bit longer. I'll definitely do quests after today. I don't. And I'm also kind of tired in this SF. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Let the server stay stable. See ya.